everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duels video. So, now that I've done the Tag Duel tournament for a while, I'm actually going to upload this video before I get to those. Because why the hell not? I'm not going to do the Tag Duel tournament in this video. I'm going to focus on the missions here. Let me show you. Let me show you since I've announced I'm uploading them first. Okay, so since this video is being uploaded first, I have to play 7 duels in PvP. So, let me do that. Let me do that! Although that skill is useless with who I'm playing as. Oh my god. Okay. So, I'm gonna do my daily ranked duels as Jaden, obviously. And then I'm gonna switch over to some duels for fun. You know, so I can be creepy. So I can be creepy all I want. Because it's Halloween, so please give me the free pass to be as creepy as I please. I promise I won't overdo it. I think. I mean, I have my limits at the very least. You guys know that. Alright, it's time. It's time to duel. Because it's always time to duel, no matter what time it actually is. Every time I look at a clock, it's always a duel o'clock. Yes, that's right. Alright, so my first opponent is Playmaker. Alright, congratulations on reaching this. I'm getting congratulations. Oh, my winning streak hasn't been broken yet. See my name? It's in red. Like blood. Alright, Playmaker, I'm going to kick your ass. I have no intention of losing even though I don't really lose anything. I've gotten this far so I don't rank down anymore. Until, of course, it's time for the season to end, which will be tonight. But don't worry, I like to have fun. So, I don't mind if I lose. Except I just don't want to lose on purpose, and I don't want a connection failure to be why I lose. I want to lose for real, man. I want to lose for real because I said so. Okay. I add this to my hand, and also I prepare for next turn. Actually, did I? No, I think I started with that. Okay, good. No, wait, no. I think I'll be good just as long as he doesn't do anything weird. Weird, like getting rid of favorite hero, which is pretty easy. All you need is one card. Mystical Space Typhoon. Or any other related decks, to be honest. You know, after getting this far, you can play pretty much anything. When you get this far, you can play anything you want. I just wanted to do some duels with my red. I wanted to do some duels with my name in red. I wanted to. You know, so I can take some time to appreciate it. It'll be great. Although I know I don't have long to appreciate it, so that's kind of why I might attempt this in November as well. Which would be a terrible idea. How about I don't? But, you know, it might be easier if I just do it in November instead of waiting until December. I am insane. Okay, Playmaker. So far, you're doing a lot of link summoning. Which makes sense, I know. I mean, it certainly wouldn't be a Playmaker player if they weren't actually doing any link summoning. It would be pretty weird if Playmaker wasn't link summoning, you know? What kind of person doesn't link summon as Playmaker? Have I seen anyone that does that? Possibly. Okay, you got rid of my card. Well, okay. Good luck winning, though. Although you might have an out. You might have an out. Oh god, why? Why do I say these things? If I... What the hell? Dude! Yeah, I think I've won. I mean, I think I've lost. I think I've lost. That's what I meant to say. No, this isn't one of those... This isn't one of those duels where I'm just like, I'm about to lose, and then I just miraculously win. No. This is one of those where I just lose. I'm pretty confident. And now all my opponent needs to do is attack me. Although I guess if I somehow do get another turn, maybe my winning streak does continue. But I doubt it, because Firewall Dragon is... Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, I survived, so... You're not going to like this, Playmaker, because I'm going to destroy you now. I'm going to destroy you because you let me live. You shouldn't have done that. You should have kicked my ass while you could have. And now you're going to be destroyed. At least that's what I think. What if that card is going to take me out? Well, we're going to find out what that card actually is. Will it take me out? We'll see. Okay. Alright, it's unaffected, huh? Interesting you would do that. Interesting. Well, are you ready? I'm about to attack you. I'm about to attack. Okay, so he uses emergency escape to just be like, no you don't. No you don't! You do not attack. Alright. Well, I see. You did win this, but I'm sure that if we meet again, I will kick your ass next time. And not the player specifically. We'll probably never see each other again. Alright, my winning streak has been broken, but at this point, it doesn't mean as much anymore. Alright, well, I still love this. It looks so shiny and cool. Alright, next duel. Who is the next person I'm doing? Kite. I see. Well, I don't mind if I lose against you this time. Surprise twist! I don't care this time. Although, I might not even lose. We'll just see. We'll see. However, the chances of me winning against Kite are usually pretty small. They do happen, but those times are so rare. Okay, well, this is going to be a fun time, Kite. Even if you win, I'm sure we'll have a great time. I'm sure we'll have a lovely time just seeing who wins, you know. Ideally, I win, though, because I'm better, right? Oh, yes, I am. I'm sure I'll prove it in time. You just don't realize it yet. You don't realize how much better I am. Okay, my turn is over. When you summon Galaxy Eyes, be prepared for death. Just saying. Unless of course, Unless you do something truly evil. Are you going to do something evil, Kite? I don't know, you might. You seem like the kind of person that would, you know? The kind of person that would be brutal. Oh, right. Here's the plan. My plan is to take your card. It's mine. Okay, but that doesn't mean anything because he can just bring back his other one. Alright. And I bet you can special summon something from your hand as well. Okay. Oh, damn. Well, we know how this is going to go, don't we? That card is just useless there. Alright. It is now time for him to start trying to kill me. This time he probably... Wait a minute. Okay, well his effect was nullified. Okay. Well! So it's my castle. You know, I don't think I read cards enough. I think that's a bad thing. I think that's a bad trait. I should fix it, but why isn't it? What is going on here? I don't think I know what's going on. Okay, hold on. Okay. First off, I see. Cards currently on the field cannot activate their effects. Okay, got it. This is bad though. Because obviously I can't use the effect that I want to activate. But why? Like what happened? I'm confused because my card can't be activated, but I don't know why. Okay. Well, this is bad, isn't it? Well, it's not particularly, to be honest. I think it's actually just gonna use my card as fodder, to be fair. I mean, he doesn't really need it for anything else. And he did! Okay. Well, it was a nice duel. Because I get nothing from losing or winning against you. So this is all for fun. I'm still confused. Why was the effect negated? Did Kite have anything to do with that? Or did I just forget something? I'm not sure. That's the problem. I'm just like, shouldn't I know this information? Why wouldn't I know about this? I don't know. I actually don't. Okay. Well, at least I can't write down anymore. That's the best part of this. I can just lose, and it's fine. Okay, but for real, I should still be trying to be a bit competitive, you know? Show a bit of evidence that I got here legitimately. Yes, I got here legitimately. Okay, hello, Yugi. Can you show me how to use your Dark Magicians? Yes, can you show me how to use that deck? I need to see it. You know, for science. You are using them, right? You are using them? I need to know. What are you using? Oh my god. Okay, special summon. Yeah, okay, I'm not sure if summoning Liquid Soldier is a good idea. Should I? No, I don't think so. I've got 3 adjusted golds on the. I've got 3 adjusted golds in this deck. I already drew 1 Dark Calling, and I already have my castle on the field. I can get my castle back out if I draw Super Polymerization. Okay, I'm gonna summon Liquid Soldier. My opponent didn't do anything, but that makes me suspicious. Why didn't you do anything? Why? You are sus. What deck are you using? Alright. Well, I'm glad I won, but my opponent didn't really seem to do anything. Did he brick? What is your deck? Oh, let me look. I just want to know if he bricked. Also, I want to know if he pretty much just stopped caring. I mean, after reaching the King of Games, I imagine some people would. It was so tiring getting here. Okay. Gravekeepers. I don't think he bricked. I just don't think he decided to play anything. Yeah, he didn't brick. He just decided not to do anything. There is nothing about this that is... I pretty much was just handed the win. That's it. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, but I'm surprised you did that. On the other hand, I completely understand, because getting to King of Games is quite the grind. I can't really justify how I got here if I'm just handed wins, though, okay? I have to get some legitimate wins, you know? Alright, let's do this. Yuto, oh dear lord. I see what you're doing. Let's see who wins. Oh god. Okay. This isn't really good because the Necro Valley doesn't let me use anything from my graveyard. Okay. So, there is one thing I can still do, though. I can't do anything now that it's... Wait a minute. I know that I can't do anything with it, but that's fine. But why am I using my skill anyway? Do I not know what Necro... Dude, Okay, fine, it's there, but, you know, that's just stupid. Okay, I normal summon this card to have some kind of defense. It can't attack, obviously, but my turn... It can't attack. Can I was like, why didn't I attack? And I'm just... I said I can't attack, which means I can't attack. Oh my god. I decided to put Dark... Wait a minute. Okay. Negate any... Okay. Isn't there a strategy that can negate special summons? Though I imagine it would be stupid to use that strategy in a pendulum deck. So I think I'm safe from it. Okay. Is he going to summon... What's he... Okay, summoning that. Okay, I was going into Nightmare Fuel. A Nightmare Fuel. Okay, sure. I guess I really love my Nightmare Fuel. I've had a lot of nightmares now. A lot of them. It used to be pretty common for me to experience nightmares, actually. I mean that. It used to be very common. It was stupidly common, too. Like, I used to have trouble going to bed at night because I would have nightmares. I would have so many of them. I had a nightmare once that was just a false awakening loop where I thought I woke up, but I actually didn't. And there was this figure that reminded me of the Exorcist standing in front of me. It was terrifying. And I believe the false awakening loop ended because I was so terrified, I just woke up. I woke up because the false awakening loop couldn't continue. I was too terrified. And I still think about that dream. I mean, that nightmare. It was just so... Dude, that shit is terrifying. But I was still asleep. And now let's compare this to sleep paralysis, where your brain is actually awake, but the rest of your body is still sleeping. This means that you can't move. And that by itself isn't actually that terrifying. What was terrifying was the creepy dude in front of my bed staring at me. Yes, staring at me menacingly. It was very terrifying. I couldn't see the figure directly, but I could see through my bangs that there was a shadowy figure beside my bed, and he was staring at me. And I was terrified. I didn't know why. I just knew that I had to wake up. I didn't know how to wake up. I just tried every fiber of my being to wake up. And I didn't understand why I was trying to do it. I'm like, sure, there's this creepy dude, but I mean, I'm good, right? But I couldn't just sit there. I was trying to get myself to move. You know what would have been faster? If I had started breathing. I would have started, like, breathing when you have sleep paralysis is actually something that's very... I mean, if your brain is conscious and you know you're awake, but you have sleep paralysis, one thing you can control is your breath, which will wake you up. Which will mean that your brain realizes you're actually awake, and your body starts being able to move again. And now, I know what was in my bed that night. I know what was there that night because it was a shadowy figure. And that is commonly referred to as the Hatman. Yes, the Hatman will stare at you. And when he stares at someone, they will typically experience feelings of fear. And I'm just like, dude, the internet just showed me a picture of the Hatman, and I automatically knew that was who was in my room. The Hatman was in my room. Also, every night before I go to bed, my door is locked. So, I mean, officially, Sleep paralysis is harmless. It can terrify the ever-living shit out of you, but it can't really do much else. You'll be fine. It's harmless otherwise. But the thing with sleep paralysis is, yes, it's harmless. But psychologically, can you handle a shadowy figure in your room that you know you're hallucinating but is still there, staring at you, just staring at you? Can you handle that without flipping your shit? Personally, as someone that knows my room was locked, it was terrifying to know that any figure, hallucinated or otherwise, could just slip into my room without permission. I don't care if people think it's a hallucination or an evil being from some lower plane of existence. It was just terrifying. So, I think about that night, and a lot of what saved my sanity was having my bangs blocked so I could barely see what was there. I didn't see the red eyes, I didn't see the face, I just saw the black shadow staring at me. And I knew he was staring at me, and even though I couldn't see it. Although, to be fair, it's not really as weird when you consider the fact that, well, I can tell if someone's staring at me even if I don't necessarily, you know what's weird? I can tell if someone's looking into my eyes, even if I cannot see the spirit. Yes, that's right. I can see if someone is staring into my eyes. And that's very interesting because I can't really see spirits. My brain, though, apparently wants that ability. My brain, it wants the ability to see spirits. I'm afraid of ghosts, but I want to see spirits. Okay, my brain makes sense, but that's fine, that's cool. Makes a bit more sense when you consider who I'm talking about in this situation, but also, I hate math. Additionally, I love numerology. How the hell do I love numerology when I hate math? I don't know. But I do. I do like it. And now, you may wonder why I even like it, but I'm sure everyone is wondering why I like astrology. And you may wonder about a lot of other things. But really, I'm just very strange. So, aside from sleep paralysis, the second worst thing that I've experienced was indeed seeing that exorcist-like figure in my room. And now, I had to specifically mention that I was asleep during that. Because during sleep paralysis, your brain is awake. Which means, if I was to see that shadowy figure in my room again during sleep paralysis, and I saw the figure, just all of it, I would probably be more traumatized than the first time. I would know it's just a hallucination, a figment of my imagination, whatever. I would still be terrified out of my mind. And I'd probably be affected by that. On levels that most people don't really deal with. Because sleep paralysis doesn't normally terrify most people the way that it does terrify me. You know? It terrifies me more than you would think. I mean, you think about sleep paralysis and it's terrifying, but you can deal with it. I think about sleep paralysis and I think about getting traumatized and I experience it again. Anyway, I don't remember which year I experienced it, but I think there's a fair chance it was 2016. Because that's when I was on an antidepressant that actually has sleep paralysis as a side effect. And I asked to be taken off that medication because of reasons that I was concerned about. I was concerned about my health in general. Female health, you know. I don't want to be too specific, YouTube will ban me. But I wasn't specific with my psychiatrist either. I was just like, I left that part out. I'm just like, I feel like I've gained weight. I've got a crippling sweet tooth. I told her problems. I told my psychiatrist problems that were more socially acceptable to bring up. I didn't bring up the other parts that, you know, I was kind of concerned that my skin was too dry. That is a polite way of saying that part of my body may have been too dry, then was healthy. That is the nice way of putting it, and hopefully YouTube will not ban me. Please don't, YouTube, please. It was a very terrifying experience. I mean, sleep paralysis generally is. But most people recover like it's no big deal. No, it is a big deal. I freak out all the time when I think about the concept of experiencing it again. No, I don't want to go through that shit. It was nightmare fuel. So, if I experienced sleep paralysis again, I would probably experience it like most people would. I would know it's sleep paralysis, but I would absolutely be able to remember that because my brain is actually awake. My body wouldn't be, though. And it wouldn't matter if I know how to wake up. I would still be terrified. Anyway, guys, that wraps things up for this video. In the next video, I need to duel how many more times? 2. Alright, I have to duel 2 more times. And Legacy Duels are back. I haven't done those. I'll do those next. It won't take long for me to do the 2 more duels, so I'll just do that. And use the skill ticket on the next active character that I switch to. Guys, I'll be right back while I switch.